So I don't know if my story is different than anyone else's, but I was like online listening to Christine Northrup on some kind of webinar, and she said she does this resistance stretching stuff, and I said, And so I took a class, and what I liked is that it was so hard. It made you focus so much in your body, and everyone lives in their minds. And so I felt like, I get this. And it was so much of what I knew from yoga and traditional Chinese medicine. It was a good fit for me, and it really pressed me. I was trying to rebuild my body after not really taking good care of it. So then I thought, okay, I kind of like this, and I met Beryl and John, or Sita and John, because they were teaching. And I thought, wow, these two people know what they're doing. They're extraordinary professionals. They're very well trained. And they're very caring personalities. So maybe I'll try this private stretching thing. You know, the way I look at it is that everyone spends their money in different ways. And I've been to rehab people who didn't know 1/10 of what they know. So I said, okay, let's try this. And I tried it, and I thought that they were remarkable at what they did. And that if I went to classes on top of that and I worked at home on top of that, I could build. So that started me last spring, and I feel like they're very aware of what's going on in my body. And they kind of intuitively adjust what they're doing based on what my body needs. And I can feel the changes. You stand up, your posture's different. You stand up, you feel your chest extended. You stand up, your legs are stronger. So what I'd say about John and Sita is that John is the most prepared trainer, person, fitness expert I've ever met. And he'll bring anything to the table that he thinks will make a difference for you. And he'll share all of his knowledge and wisdom. He'll follow up with an email if you ask him if you should sit on your hands or not. So he's the most impeccably trained person that I've ever met in this kind of stretching fitness venue. And Sita is also, falls into that same category, but she's different. There's a kind of loving attitude that she brings that is rather remarkable, a serenity. And she sits off sometimes in the corner, and she's like a cheerleader. You know that she's watching, and she's giving feedback. She's telling John what to do. Do the feet, do the hands. So she's a wonderful partner to John and to her clients. So when you ask me, or when someone asks me what did I get out of this, I'd say that I have a stronger body. I'd say that I trust myself more physically. I say that I'm more optimistic about, no matter what age I am, being physically fit and strong.